What's up, Dunk Squad? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're here with episode 6 of WWE 2K24 Realistic Universe Saturday night's main event. The last episode, though, of main event as we look to finish up the series here in the Realistic Universe mode of WWE 2K24. And we open and kick off with a Money in the Bank qualifying match. We have the man Becky Lynch versus Zoe Stark, and it's all thanks to Miss Maurice. Then we have a tag team match, the last match before we went on a hiatus on episode 6 of NXT. We have Carmelo Hayes teaming up with the Nigerian giant Omos with MVP in their corner versus Duke Hudson and Andre Chase of Chase University. And then in the main event, it is a WrestleMania rematch from WWE 2K23. It is a rematch of episode 1 of Monday Night Raw here in the WWE 2K24 Realistic Universe Series. It is a rematch of episode 5 on Raw in the main event. But to keep LA Knight away, it will be inside a steel cage for the World Heavyweight Championship. With all that being said, let's waste no more time and let's get into it. First match, we have Becky Lynch versus Zoe Stark. Last time we saw Becky Lynch, she was in a mixed tag team match with Braun Breaker against Miz and Maurice, where Braun Breaker accidentally, with Miz putting his wife Maurice in harm's way, she got speared. So this was going to be Becky Lynch versus Maurice in this Money in the Bank qualifying match. But the upcomer Zoe Stark thanking Maurice for getting injured. She gets put in the match and she has a chance to go to Money in the Bank, but she has to defeat the man Big Time Bex here in this opening kickoff match on main event. And your winner, joining Bianca Belair and joining Shotzi in the Money in the Bank match. Your winner is Becky Lynch. Then we have the tag team match, Carmelo Hayes and Omos versus Andre Chase and Duke Hudson. Carmelo Hayes, who has been doing some business with Omos and MVP. But the last time we saw this match, he had his boy Trick also in his corner. Well, Trick is not there here on this Saturday. We got just MVP. But the last time we saw this match, it was cut off due to some conditions, so we didn't get a chance to see the result. We didn't get a chance to see which team would win, but we will get a chance to see who wins here once we simulate this match. And your winners are Andre Chase and Duke Hudson, getting the upset win over Carmelo Hayes and Omos. And now the main event, Seth freaking Rollins, the ring general Gunther, for the World Heavyweight Championship.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Seth Rollins, or Seth freaking Rollins.
The visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
Who had his match with Gunther at WrestleMania, where it was interfered by LA Knight, cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase, making that match a triple threat. Then, the rematch on the first episode of Raw. We saw Seth Rollins versus Gunther for the title. But it was once again LA Knight who was the special guest referee. And then on episode 5, we saw Seth freaking Rollins versus Gunther one more time. But LA Knight was at ringside. And now to make sure we get the one-on-one match between Seth Rollins and the ring general Gunther with no LA Knight interference. That is the reason why this match is going to be held inside a steel cage. And I'm pretty sure the architect, Seth Rollins, approves of this type match here in this main event.
The ring general has arrived. A man who ruled NXT with an iron fist and now looks to dominate the main roster.
Gunther, who has defeated both LA Knight and Seth Rollins. He beat Seth Rollins on the episode 1 of Raw, but LA Knight was the special guest referee.
Who etched his name in the history books.
He also beat LA Knight back at Backlash to win the title back that he lost at WrestleMania.
Really doesn't get more dominant than Gunther. No mercy is
But Gunther,
the name of the game.
He got defeated by Seth Rollins.
WWE proclaiming that the ring is sacred, and his accolades have proven just that.
When LA Knight interfered.
Everything Gunther does, how he competes, it's all about picking
So the
up
ring general also likes the idea of finishing this rivalry for the World Heavyweight title with Seth Rollins in a steel cage.
Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins! And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion,
It's big, it's gold, and every superstar wants it. The World Heavyweight Championship.
Look at that illustrious, beautiful title.
The third match between these two, Seth Rollins and Gunther.
This match is for the World Heavyweight
Last main event of main event for the World Heavyweight title.
This is a title people want to hold on to for as long as possible, to stack victories with. You are a top spot guy when you're carrying the World Heavyweight title.
Possessing this championship makes you a history maker, plain and simple.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
My, oh my, what elevation.
Seth hit the springboard moonsault, going for the pin. You can win by pinfall, submission, or by escaping the cage through the door or over the top of the cage. Now Seth looking to submit the ring general, trying to win the title any way he can. The title that he made the workhorse championship here in WWE, and Seth wasting no time trying to climb out of the cage.
Trying to make their way out of the cage. Uh-oh, great counter.
And now Gunther's sending Seth into the cage.
Just toying.
And now toying. Corey Graves taking the words right out of my mouth.
Out of the way in time.
Jumping knee strike. Lights out. Ooh.
That hurt.
Champ taking the worst end of the exchange.
That type of physicality earning Rollins the advantage. Oh, man.
And that prevents Gunther's offense. Looking worse for wear in the corner now. Gunther finding an opening. Pretty drop kick. Ooh.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
Now Gunther working on the legs of Seth Rollins, maybe trying to neutralize that curb stomp. See, he just did a stomp himself right into the midsection of Seth Rollins. And now Gunther. It's his turn to try to escape the cage.
Trying to make their way out of the cage. This is not going to end well.
And Seth, with Gunther's own move, the power bomb.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
Trying another moonsault.
Hoisted up. Oh, right across the solar plexus. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. The champ not looking great right now. The steel cage is just as punishing as your opponent, Cole.
The sprint up the cage is on.
And now Seth.
And now he's at
All he has to do is make his way down.
He's working toward
Gunther.
making his escape. He can almost
Is he going to try to get Seth from the top of the cage?
Spend too much time up there.
And he meets him right up there. Dangerous position that Seth Rollins is in.
Pulling them back in, saving the matchup.
This fight continues. Oh,
Face full of steel.
goodbye.
Oh no, he comes off the cage and lands right back in the ring. Sometimes
And now Gunther with the last symphony.
down with Emerald Flosion.
The champ has this one in hand now.
Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few? How about almost none? This match just went to the next level.
It is just unbelievable, and Gunther's tank has got to be running low, guys. I don't know what his game plan is now.
Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
And now the ring general trying to leave the ring to keep his world title.
Top, but he still has a way to go to end this. And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match. The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind. All progress up the cage comes to an end. You gotta be faster.
This brawl will continue on inside the cage.
Face first into the cage. Crashing to the mat. And a hellacious fall from the cage.
Oof, kind of a rough landing.
And that's what you gotta expect in a steel cage match, Saxton.
Repositioning their opponent. Looks like a neck breaker. Oh, forearm to the back.
A relentless continued assault from Rollins. Perhaps Gunther needs to go back to the drawing board.
And now Seth
Rollins
lining them up. Corey Graves stealing my words again. Curb stomp to the champ. And now Gunther kicks out at one, just like Rollins did after the last symphony.
How often do you see Seth Rollins come up that short, that close? He's got to be livid right about now.
Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over it.
Gunther quickly recovering.
Here he goes, working his way up the side of the cage. And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage. Heck of a view from up there, but he'll enjoy a view from the floor even more.
This superstar dragging them back down to continue this fight.
Face first into the cage. Flashing to the mat. And he's thrown from the cage down to the mat. Yeah, he's going to have to try something else.
I think Gunther might be going for a power bomb or another last symphony. Seth with the Irish whip in the corner.
What is Seth Rollins looking to do here?
No way. Superplex connects.
Oh,
It did not connect. Gunther with the reversal.
Down he goes. Ah, what a smash.
that is just insulting.
Oof, that'll leave a mark.
And Gunther with that,
It's covered by the champ.
with that clothesline from hell.
No, he gets the shoulder.
And now a kick out at 2. Maybe the third pin attempt will be for 3 and for the win. Gunther going for a power bomb.
No one is willing to surrender.
Reversed by the Architect, by the Visionary, the Revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins.
Big forearm.
Great wherewithal on the counter.
And Rollins might be going for the pedigree.
Strength being shown here. Oh, right to the throat. Ooh. Putting it into the cover of the title.
And look at this, a roll up from Rollins. Will we see a new champion?
Not quite enough to put him away. Rollins with a head of steam. Big
And a curb stomp.
Now a pin for the championship. Oh, he kicked out.
guys, I thought we were getting a new champion.
And another kick out
We might see a new champ here tonight. Don't
from
put
the
cart
champion
before the
Gunther.
horse. The champ kicked out and has no intentions on losing that title anytime.
For the championship.
New champion. I can't believe it.
Ladies and gents, donkers and donkettes, we've just crowned a new World Heavyweight Champion in Seth freaking Rollins,
Truly
finally
a huge win for this superstar, or should
winning
I
the
say,
title that he feels he should have won
We really are
back at
getting
WrestleMania.
Cole, soak it in.
And he wins it here in the main event on Saturday night's last main event. And one hell of a steel cage match between him and Gunther. Congrats, shout out, salute your new World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. And that'll wrap it up for episode 6 of Main Event, the last one here in the WWE 2K24 Realistic Universe mode. Stay tuned.